Welcome to I Heart Star Wars so much. I'm Matthew Eibel and I heart Star Wars so much. Two things. Thing one, the newest issue of Entertainment Weekly, the Star Wars edition. This is a subject that sort of triggers me, as they say. On the cover it says, exclusive intel on the epic sequel, in this reddish-orange font that makes it stand out. It's clickbait. It's literally the OG form of clickbait. And clickbait makes me want to slap a bitch. There are innumerable YouTube channels that do this on the regular. I won't name any names. I simply don't support those channels with views or likes. I say, fuck those ass creators who need to get clicks and views or provocative and misleading titles. So as you might guess, I'm saying this issue of Entertainment Weekly's Star Wars coverage is thin at best. So do what I did and buy it anyways. Cause look at that cover. They also have a Rey cover if you're into like strong female leads or whatever. Unless you need it for the sake of needing it, hard pass. Also, as director Rian Johnson tweeted last week, we're about to be in the middle of an onslaught of Star Wars coverage and new media, and he says try to avoid as much as you can. Try to not watch any of the new trailers or TV clips or magazine articles. Right. I want you to guard this giant red button right there for me, okay? But don't push it. Whatever you do, don't push it. Well, what does it do? I mean, I can't tell you what it does. It's like the coolest thing ever. It's the coolest. But like, don't. Seriously though, don't push it. Until I tell you to. Yeah, right. Thing two. Hollywood Reporter, which is a pretty reliable source, has leaked that the much-rumored Obi-Wan movie is in fact going to happen. It's in super early stages, they've attached a director, but there's no script yet, and there's no word on Ewan at all. But I mean, come on. How do I feel about this? How do I feel about this? I really hope this isn't the beginning of a run of character movies in the Star Wars universe. We don't need a Yoda movie, a Chewbacca movie, a Lando movie. Because this universe is so big, I think that having a series of these character movies would sort of lessen that feel, and that's the opposite direction of the one we should be going in. This isn't the Marvel universe, and it shouldn't be treated as such. That having been said, an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie is the one character film that I'm actually interested in seeing. And why? Because really, what story is there to tell? The most likely scenario is that it would take place after Episode 3 leading into Episode 4, with his time on Tatooine. But the comics have covered some of that. And he's stuck in one place. What story could they tell that would be worth telling and be engaging? I'm a huge fan of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and not because of Episode 4 or his Force Ghost character in Episode 5, but because of Ewan McGregor's performance through the 3 poorly written prequels, where, despite the writing, he was able to make Kenobi look like a total badass, which was followed up and expounded upon in Clone Wars, where we really got to see him develop both as a man and as a Jedi. If you haven't watched the Clone Wars, and get used to hearing me say this a lot, but if you're a fan of Star Wars and you haven't watched the Clone Wars, you're f***ing up. What do you think? How does the idea of an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie sit with you? There are a lot of moving parts to something like this, and bear in mind, this is still just a rumor. Lucasfilm has not confirmed any of this. This is a leak from Hollywood Reporter. It's likely that because of the leak, we should hear something from the Lucasfilm camp one way or the other fairly soon, I would think. Either way, share your thoughts down in the comments and let me know what you think. That brings to a close another episode of I Heart Star Wars so much. I'm Matthew Eibel, and until next time, may the Force be with you.